politics area is convex is another story. I'm the number one. I don't want anybody to share the power with me, right? It's convex one. But concave is come with me, let's share the feeling. And the concave thing compared with convex thing, it's not so clear. For example, in a school is a very clear system. Grade 1, grade 2, grade 3, and then go to high school, right? It's very clear. Now you're in grade 3. Grade 3, you have to learn something, you get some 3 plus, and then you go to grade 4, right? And then go to high school, you have a mark, how many credits you have, and then you go to university, right? When you graduate from university, now you are getting a master's degree. I am a doctor, so I got my doctorate degree. It shows something, right? It's very clear. It's clear. But concave thing is endless. Endless means, how can you say if I like reading books? So how can I say what's the grade of the reading? Okay, if you like reading books, how can you compare to people's reading level? It's hard, right? Am I clear? In religious, I'm a monk, you are a monk. It's the understanding or the learning of the Buddhism is endless. You cannot say grade 1, grade 2, grade 3. Concave things is very hard to describe or give these kind of remarks. Am I clear? And it's blurry. Okay. Blurry means it's not so clear, right? So concave things has this kind of thing. Okay, now we have some inference. I will not explain this more, but just mention this. First, education. Concave and convex in this theory, if you use this education system, you will find some new thing. You will find some new way to educate people or to accept education. The second one is AI. What is AI? Artificial intelligence, right? Right? This AI is a typical convex thing, right? You can change the word, you can do something instead of man, so men feel very fearful about AI. But ladies, they're not, right? Ladies, they're not, because they feel, oh, it's more convenient, this word, right? It's more easier, this word, because of AI. So AI is a convex thing. The third one is a depression patient. What is depression? Depression is very frustrated, right? Very upset. A person who don't want to, it will go to suicide. Maybe lots of people there. That's a concave thing. They feel the whole world is not as you think, right? They hear darkness, they hear happiness, and if you cannot get the feeling, if you cannot accompany them well, it's very hard to take them out, right? There is an interesting film. Have you seen that? It's a Sister Act. Have you seen that? Have you seen them? It's 修女也疯狂. I know it's a singer. She hid in a church. A singer, she hid in a church, and then she found when the 尼姑怎么说？那个修女 nuns. The nuns there, when they sing song, it's very boring. Remember the film? And then she tried to teach them how to sing in a very effective way, and then make a very big difference, and that people see it's very funny, interesting. That's a very interesting film. It's true. This film, they mix concave thing and convex thing together, make a very special effect. Am I clear? Okay. Now we have some mistakes. So in daily life, you will make mistakes. You compare concave things in convex way. If it's concave, has another type of way to check or to find some standard. But if you try to compare them in convex way, it will be a big mistake. I give out an example is beauty. What do you mean? How can I say this? Pageant or pageant. What means a beauty pageant? They try to find some ladies who is the most beautiful, right? Or who is the most什么小姐 Miss America or Miss something like that. I think it's the most stupid thing in the whole world, right? It's a concave thing. How can you say a lady who is beautiful is not because of some convex thing, right? How when we feel a lady is very beautiful, very attractive, very charming, it's about what? Maybe her tolerance, her knowledgeable, her kindness, right? And then you feel very warm. That's a beautiful lady. It's not because you see from outside. When they try to do this, it's so stupid. So you can look at those kind of things. It's so stupid, and it's not. But for convex thing, you can. For example, if I try to with this gentleman, how strong we can do this, right? And then you can see it's easy. Boxing, football game, for these kind of things, it's good, no problem. But you don't compare those kind of things in convex way. We are still making lots of mistakes like this, if you think about it. The second one is illusion of convex things. Sometimes something they are convex. You can do this. You can compare according with some technology or something, but you have an illusion. I feel about this. I feel that it's good, but it's not. You remember this? What do you call this? Experiment, right? People think two balls, one is bigger and one is small. And drop off from tower, the biggest one will fall in first, right? That's what's illusion is you think. I think it should be, but when you do this, they drop at the same speed. Right? It's very, very famous. So this is illusions. When you try to use some way in concave things, on convex things, you will make this kind of mistake. We did lots of things like this. Okay, now we go to Taichi. I hope you're not so worried about those kind of concepts because I will give you a definition. Definition, I believe in that definition directly. Taichi is a concave thing. It's very similar as yoga, but it's very similar with yoga, reading, eating, and religious thing, like you reading Bible. That's Taichi, but it's very different from other kind of taekwondo, boxing, and MMA, and those kind of things is different. Remember the principles? One is concave and one is convex. This is the first one. And then the second one is you have to relax, right? Because it's concave thing. It's not stressful. Boxing, MMA, stressful, right? Absolutely. Football, basketball, stressful. You cannot relax on basketball, right? But Tai should be relaxed, slow. Why it should be slow? Because you have to feel. You have to give you some time to feel something, right? That's why you have to slow. And then it's feeling, not to show somebody else something. When you practice or learn Tai Chi, it's you feel something, not to show somebody else. Oh, let me show how smooth these are, how beautiful I play. No, it's the wrong direction. So, perform is wrong. Somebody, if you ask Jeanette, you are a Tai Chi master, can you show me some performance? If you try to show something, it's wrong. It's not Tai Chi. Like, I read Bible a lot. Can you show me your Bible? How can you show I'm reading a lot of Bible? You cannot. If I try to show you how I'm good at Bible, I'm in the wrong direction, right? So performing is wrong. Especially lots of people playing Tai Chi at the same time. It's a big mistake, right? Can you understand this? When lots of people they play Taichi, there are lots of Chinese people, right? The more people, why? Let's say they try to show you something, right? You have to be at the same rhythm and the same thing, right? You practice a lot for you compare with other people in family at the same time. It's wrong. Am I clear? Competition is wrong because it's a concave thing. It's not a competition. Competitive. It's not easy to
competitive.
It's not easy to
Compete.
Compete. It's not easy to compete. But something that are very easy to compete. Boxing, taekwondo, something like MMA is very easy to compete, right? Why they practice? Because the goal or the aim of the practice is to compete, right? I kick the good balls 3, and you kick them 5, right? It's very easy to compete. But Taichi, no. If somebody say, oh, perform, and then we can compete, it's wrong. It's wrong direction. Compare is wrong. What is compare is wrong is, for example, I practice Taichi more than 10 years, and Jeanette play Taichi 3 years. And you can compare two of us. Doesn't make sense. Because if Jeanette, she can feel Taichi is good to herself, he feels something very interesting, she wins. You know what I mean? Has nothing to do with, oh, if I play more smooth or it looks good, has nothing to do with it, right? And you play how good or how bad, has nothing to do with anybody else. So compare is wrong, especially when you are learning Taichi, when you are studying Taichi. Don't compare to other people. Just get your feeling. You have the more strong feeling you have, the more you get. Like if you read the Bible, it's the same. You read the Bible, the more you get, the more wisdom you get from the Bible, the more you win. Has nothing to do with somebody else, right? The earlier the better. Why? For feelings, it's very easy to accumulate, accumulate, right? You read the Bible, you say, oh, I'm waiting until maybe I'm 40 years old or 80 years old, I will read the Bible. No. Concave thing need time. If I want to listen to a kind of music, so Margaret, teacher, Miss Margaret, you can understand this. Why? When I try to hear about some music, the more I listen, the more I try to feel it, the more I try to understand, the more I get. It needs time. You cannot listen, oh, I listen to this 1 month and then get all of them. No, right? The earlier, the better. You need time to accumulate some feeling, and then you will search something in your body. So you cannot say, oh, Taichi is good for old people, so senior people, when they are old, then they play Taichi. No, it's wrong. It's the same thing like reading Bible. Reading Bible, the earlier the better. You will understand something earlier in your life, right? You can practice, you can check, you have some questions, double check, and then you make progress, right? Like this. So the earlier the better. Timing is important because it's concave. You have to think about it, you have to feel, you have to try. It needs a lot of time to do this. So concave things, they need some time to do. So when the feeling, okay, if I get some concave things, for example, I'm reading Bible or I learn some music, right? Am I in a right way? I will make some mistake. It's true or not? That's why we need a teacher. Why we need a teacher on this way? Because teacher in concave things, they are experienced. He or she experienced a lot in this area. He will tell you when you do this, you get this kind of feeling, and if you do that, if you feel uncomfortable, and maybe you will do this, try this, and then you will save some time. You will get the right feeling. That's why in all concave things, normally we need a teacher. You will need a minister in your church, right? he will teach you how to understand the Bible. You will need a teacher in some musician book readings. They will tell you, oh, what's it say, and then how to understand this, and then you can do by yourself. You have to practice. This is why we need a teacher and how you practice this concave thing. Yoga is the same, right? You do yoga, you think about something, and you tell you what is the real thing or what is illusion, right? Now let's go back to Taichi. Here, when you practice Taichi, who is the judge? Everybody self, right? Don't compare with other people. If you get some feeling, you feel better, you feel comfortable, you win. It's not somebody else. And don't compare some from outside. If I play some video, put some on YouTube, somebody said, oh, it's a good player, it's a master. It's the wrong way. Don't go like this way. Go in yourself. Listen to the sound of your body. When you move, your body will tell you, oh, what's this? What's that? You will feel something. It's different from this one to that one. So, can be forced or cannot be forced? Cannot, right? So, Taichi, relax, enjoy, slow, get some feeling. Don't force somebody else. Don't be forced. Oh, I practice a lot, and then I get a golden medal. What is that? I have some reputation in some game. It's wrong. So you will see in the Olympics game, that some people they put some video there, right? That there is a golden medal. Who get that and they perform some good. It's wrong. Doesn't make sense. Environmental, you need a quiet, relaxed. Nobody can disturb you, and then you can get your whole feeling about your body. And it's very easy to cheat, right? Am I a good Taichi master? I am or not? You cannot say, right? You cannot say. So that's why there are lots of bad people that I'm a Taichi teacher, I'm a yoga teacher. Actually, they are not. You know what I mean? Because it's very hard to say. It's very hard to say. Be careful. You are the only judge, or it's like when you listen to music. The more you listen, the more you're understanding, the more difficult people will cheat you, right? Because you listen lots of music, you try lots of things. Bible reading, you read lots of Bible, if somebody trying to cheat you, it's hard. If you read a lot, you're feeling a lot, you feel a lot, you understand a lot, it's very hard to cheat you. But still, there are lots of people in this area, it's hard to say, so be careful. And Taichi is, some people when they practice Taichi, they will feel frustrated. Because he practice, he think, oh, what's the end of this game, right? You play basketball, you throw, and then it goes in, right? And then you win, and then you feel, oh, I'm successful. But for this kind of thing, how can you say it's successful or not? It's endless. It doesn't matter. That's the thing. That's the nature of this movement. Am I clear? You're reading. It's endless. Reading. What's the end? Doesn't matter. Just read, right? Enjoy the reading, right? When you listen to the music, what's the end? Doesn't matter. Just listening, enjoy. This is right? It's entertainment, right? It's good. So this is a good attitude toward Taichi. Try this, feeling, enjoy, relax, slow. Ask yourself. Okay, so when you practice Taichi, what is the most important thing? All the concave things have the same thing. The feeling is the most important thing. Most concave things, all the concave things, religious, some education, something, feel. You have to let the students or yourself, when you learn something, feel. Search in your body. you will get some idea, you will get some feeling. That's the aim or the goal of your practice. Get the feeling, don't destroy it. Don't let other people destroy the feeling of concave things. That's the practice. How to find a good teacher, Taichi master? How can you find? It's the same. How can you find a good minister in a church? It's the same thing, right? Who can arouse? Arouse?
Yeah, arouse. Yeah.
Who can help you find the feeling? Who is a good teacher? Am I clear? Who can help you as quick as he can? You can get some feeling about Taichi. Then he or she is a good teacher. It has nothing to do with he is a very famous one, he's a very good master. No. So to find teacher is he will give you some confidence about this feeling. He will give something you can feel very interesting, very comfortable. That's right. And with time goes by, you can find something in your body. And then he will give you more. It's like a minister in your church. He will give you more and more knowledge about the Bible. Okay, there's another way. If you guys learn Taichi together, right? What's the communication? What's the right way of communication? You are a student, I'm a student, I'm a Taichi student, right? So some people will say, oh, let's try this. Let's do this. Who is stronger, right? I will strong that way, you will strong him that way, so I'm the best. No. It's like reading. If you read some book, I read some book, right? We sit down, we say, oh, I read a book these days. What's is interesting? You can try, because I get some idea or get some thing. That's the only right way of communication about these concave things. So if you learn Taichi, we can help each other. You know what I mean? It's not compete or compare each other. Just communicate. I get something, but maybe you will not get the same feeling, but maybe you will feel something. Oh, I feel the same thing. That means what? That means, oh, this, for example, this release something of my pain. Oh, this make me pain too. And then after I practice 2 weeks later, it disappeared. These feelings are why you communicate. Communicate help us under each other's feeling. Am I clear? Okay. Okay, so now I will spend maybe 5 minutes for what's the difference between Taichi, this movement Taichi and other kind of sports, taekwondo, running, swimming. First, the goal or the aim of Taichi movement is to warm your body up. Warm up. A lot of disease is according of cold. You say, oh, you catch a cold, right? You catch a cold. Nobody say you catch a warm, right? Because you have to warm up. So, warm up is different. Here, we have a normal temperature is 73, right? Degree, right? Okay. So this is normal thing. If you go to the gym for example, 3 times or 2 times a week, right? You go to the gym, you will rise your temperature or your movement very high here, and then you will go down. When you go to home, you will just lie down, relax, right? And then you go to another day. It's like this, right? When you go to gym or play basketball, you spend 2 hours. It's very high, it's stressful, right? And then relax. Taichi is not. Taichi is go like this. You practice Taichi every day or all the time, and you keep your body warm up, but not as stressful and high as this. It's more stable, more peaceful, more safer, right? So in this way, always keep your body warm up. That's interesting. Keep your body warm up, but not as high as that one. Stressful, you feel tired, and then you feel full of energy. And then in Taichi movement, we try to move all the muscles in your whole body. When you go, yes, 3 minutes. When you go to gym, you do this, right? Your muscles, one by one, right? Go like this. But in Taichi, you will move one movement. You try to move all the muscles in your body. especially small muscles. For example, this is a bone, this is another bone. There are joint here, right? Most of it, when you go to gym, you walk, you run, it's a big muscles here move, and then you feel stronger, right? Stronger here muscles. But there are some small muscles in the joint. When you move very quick, you cannot move them. But these small muscles actually affect your body deeply. Am I clear? The small muscles in your joints, in your body, when you move slowly, you can feel them. Move them. Move all the muscles helps you warm up much better and make your body more stronger. All the muscles, if they are lubricate, what is lubricate? 润滑. 润滑.
Lubricate.
Mr.
Right.
Lube.
Yeah, lubricate.
Lubricate, right? The more lubricate, the more flexible, right?
And then you want to use those smooth?
Yeah.
Smooth? Right,
Yeah.
okay.
You know, in the winter time when you start your car, it's good to wait 1 minute, 2 minutes, let it warm up. The oil goes in, lubricate, and it's good for the car, right? It's the same thing in the body. And it's very interesting. Sweat without gas or gasp. Gas. What is gas? Like this, right? If you run very hard, if you play basketball, you will. So at that time, you will sweat, right? But in Taichi, you will notice you will sweat, very easy to sweat, right? But without this, without gas, and you sweat all wet. It's very interesting. That's why I say the curve is like this. You warm up, not like this. Okay, that's all for this presentation. I hope you get some ideas about the philosophy or something Taichi. Does it make sense? You get something?
Yes.
I just want to say why we